If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description, use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory, the road to Silver 3, my friends, because that is exactly where we finished this weekend. I'm not going to beat around the bush and say that you'll have to find out where we finished. It was a very comfortable weekend for me in terms of weekend league because I decided that Silver 3 was going to be where I stopped. 6 wins. Why? Because the gameplay was so bad? No, I actually enjoyed myself. I don't really find gameplay to be bad in this game, mainly because of how good my team is. I can just sort of work through it. Sometimes you get the odd, or the game isn't listening, or passes were going all to my opponent and I couldn't score. There was one game where I lost this weekend where my opponent didn't feel that great. I just couldn't score a goal. Probably my fault more than anything else. But the reason I stopped was because I've been doing an awful lot of the icon swaps. I've been setting up my PS5 as well, and I've been trying to sort out stream-related stuff. Hopefully I would have done a little test stream today. Maybe you've missed it. If you have, then I'm going to have to delete the VODs for it on Twitch, unfortunately, because of the DMCA stuff. But either way, I will be streaming every now and again on Twitch, hopefully. But yeah, 6 wins, not ideal, but hopefully by Thursday we'll have an icon pack and maybe an ultimate pack and a 100k pack to make up for the lack of picks. The team of the week looks dreadful anyway, to be fair, so I really don't feel like I've missed out. Comment section. DY Gaming says, how's the arthritis been recently? I tell you what, right, my index fingers on both hands, not great. I tell you, it's been getting worse. Since having a PS5, though, I've been playing a couple of games of COD. Not many. I've literally played about 8-9 games, right? And it's getting worse very, very quickly. The haptic feedback, or whatever it's called, on the new controller it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. If you get hit by a bullet, for example, you've taken damage. You've got like the red around the screen and stuff. The triggers become harder to press because you're injured. Yeah. And the more explosions that go off, the rumble is literally everywhere on the controller. It's a really nice controller. I've hated the PS5 controller, the PS controller for years. This controller is fantastic. But if you've got bad hands, arthritis or whatever else, it plays havoc. You can turn it off, but I don't want to turn it off because I like it. But it does hurt after a while, having to press even harder on the triggers. But in terms of FIFA, I mean, I can't sit there and play, I don't know, more than, say, 10, 12 games at once without feeling massive discomfort. And even then, up until that point, it starts to get to a point where it's aching now. It's more like a dull ache than anything until we play too many, and then it's like a sharp pain. And then I have to put the controller down. But no, it's not too bad. Not too bad. ItchG says, PS5 Road to Glory. Well, I mean, I can't run 2 Road to Glories on this YouTube channel because, I can't play 2 sets of Weekend League, right? So, I mean, why can't you play? I mean, if I got 4,000 or 5,000 views a video, yeah, why not? Well, that's all I would do. I'd run 2 Road to Glories, next gen and current gen, and that's it. Maybe even turn the one that you're watching right now into almost like a paid Road to Glory, where we start putting some FIFA points on, doing promo packs, and then we literally just keep the PS5 for the poor man stuff. But I can't run 2 Road to Glories because they don't get enough views, and I can't justify sitting there spending all that time playing 2 sets of Weekend League for 2 videos that do okay. They don't do amazing. Like, I can easily do a 6 PM video and get more views than I can on a Road to Glory, and a 6 PM video is literally me sat there talking about the content that came out that second. So unfortunately, I can't do that. However, I have started an account on PS5, and it is a Road to Glory, but it's going to be like a trade-in. I'm not going to be playing many games on there. I might play the odd game. I do actually want to play some friendlies on there because I have a David Beckham loan card on the PS5. It's the mid icon as well, which is nice. So I do want to test him out. But I've started trading on there. I'm up to about 35k. I'm looking at it right now. I'm up to about 35k. And I've probably put maybe an hour into trading, maybe even less. It's literally just passive. Whenever I'm like waiting for something to load or waiting for something to render or something, I'll just quickly pick up the controller and just do 5 minutes and then just let it go, and then I'll just sit here and relist. But yeah, I mean, if you want to watch me do that, then feel free to check out the streams. I may try and record some of it and maybe post it as a video, maybe like a bonus. I would like a way for me to be able to stream and take footage from the stream and use as videos, because that would allow me to stream even longer, yeah? So maybe I do put up a Road to Glory of sorts, but it would be more just a trade-in one than anything else. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. What other comments do we have here? IP says, Marquinhos is fantastic, get it done. I am thinking I'm probably going to do it, to be honest. I've packed a couple of 85s, and I think I've got an 87. I've got Son. I've got something else as well. We'll have a look in a second. I can't remember what else I've got. I've got something else that I can use in an SBC. Unbreakable Wit says, I'm doing the base mid-icon, the 83 plus and the 85 plus, because I've seen too many I'll say bad, he didn't say bad, ultimate packs, and if I could pack a mid, then I like my chances. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have seen a lot of bad ultimate packs, to be fair, so I can see where you're coming from. Those are the rewards for Silver 3. It's not going to be anything fantastic, although I say that player pick for max 84 rated, it probably only eliminates 2 cards. I can't see EA dropping many more than, say, 2 or 3 above 84. Honestly, it's an absolute dire team of the week this week. If they do end up putting good cards in it, it's because they're desperate to sell packs and they've just pulled it out of their arse. That's the only reason. Can you possibly make a video on trading? Very jealous of your coin balance. Someone says he buys FIFA points. I wish I had the money. Check this out, by the way. Oh, sexy. I wish I had the money to be able to buy FIFA points, my friend. No, I do trade, and I literally just use the same method over and over again. I have done a few trading videos this year. They've not done particularly well. That's why I haven't done any more. But I can very quickly show you the method that I use right now. As we load into FIFA here, there is a comment regarding the whole work thing, right? A Celtic fan also says, how can you make a living off 79,000 subs? Subs has absolutely nothing to do with it. Well, anyway, it's all about views and the ads you can do on the side and the revenue that your country pays and all the rest of it. It's got nothing to do with subscribers. Absolutely nothing. Mohammed says, it's not nice to judge others' work. A job is still a job as long as you do it honestly. Don't need to be salty when we're having a bad day at work and see other people in a better place. Exactly, my friend. So the discussion that we had, was it yesterday? Someone said that he's just done a 12-hour shift, and I was complaining that I'd had a busy weekend. Right now, you know, if you work in a hard job that is, you know, physically demanding, and that you hate it, that's another thing as well. Because even if a job is really physically demanding, you've just done a 12-hour shift, if you enjoy it, it does take the edge off it. If you don't enjoy your job and you still have to work long hours and you hate it, and honestly, I've been there. I have genuinely been there. I've contemplated some very serious things that I won't talk about here, because I hate my job that much, right? And not crime. It's completely the opposite way, actually. But anyway, no, you're right. It's not fair to judge people's work. If someone's in a job that they enjoy and it seems easy on the outside, or maybe it is easy, you can't have a go at them for doing it, if that makes sense. There are plenty of people out there who are in a much better position than I am, financially and with how easy their job is, and I would love to be them. But I don't hate them for it, I admire them. Anyway, in terms of, I'm not saying you should admire me, I'm just saying. Icon swaps. I've done 5 of 8 online. I haven't touched this yet. I'm dreading this. I really am. 15 games of squad battles would be bad enough at the best of times, but I know I'm going to have to play against world class with less than subpar teams. Not great. Icon swaps, what have I done? 5 of 8 so far. We've done Serie A, we've done Ligue 1, we've done the French League. I've done warming up and getting heated as well. And now we're on to scoring streak. But also, I've done 4 Bundesliga. I'm saving La Liga to the end because I'm actually quite excited to use that team. But we've got 2 left of Bundesliga. When that's done, I'll be grateful because that team isn't particularly great. And then, of course, La Liga. La Liga is the one that I'm actually quite excited to play with because La Liga is the best team that I have. the reason I didn't play more Weekend League this week was because of this. I've got to do this. I've got to do videos as well. I couldn't do videos within this because there's no one to do videos on, if that makes sense. I do now have that Torreira that I can review while doing La Liga, so I will do that. But apart from that, yeah, that's why I haven't done more. In terms of the friendlies, oh, look how close I am. 19 games away, my friends. 19 games away from an Ultimate Pack and a 100k pack. I can taste it. I can taste it. We're quite away from that. 66 games away from that, mainly because I didn't play. What did I play till? 6 wins, so I would have been a few closer. Still not really that close. Rivals, I don't know why. I don't play that many rivals. What is that? 24 games? Is that right? 24 games away. 24 goals essentially. 24 games and goals away from an ultimate pack from rivals. I know a lot of people who are maybe 3 or 4 games away or have done it by now. I've not needed to play rivals, and I've not done it. I've not felt the need to go and play it outside of getting enough points. So I need to play maybe 1 or 2 more games to make sure that I get rank 1 this week. But as you can see, the threshold, it's less this week than it was last week, which has been less and less and less. I am 21 points away from Division 1. 1 win will do it. I need 11, 8, 10. Don't know why I said it that way. 11,810 points to secure rank 1. And I am currently sat at 11, 3, 10. Again, I don't know why I said it that way, but which means I'm 500 points away. All it takes is 3 goals and I'm above the threshold. If I win, I get to Division 1 and I secure rank 1, because that won't move more than 100 points between now and Wednesday. So all I need is a win and I will be on 12,000 points, secured rank 1 for the week, and we'll be in Division 1. I mean, that is going to be a very sexy time for everyone. I should probably register for this weekend league now, so that when I'm playing, I can gather points, and I get, I think it's 1,000. Is it 1,000 points I get from? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at my trade pile, shall we? I've cleared a few things. Well, I've cleared quite a few things off, actually. But 2 up in Meccano's have gone for 3, 4. I should have just kept it all on. I hate that when like a YouTuber is well, no, I'm not going to go trading, and they're saying, oh, I'm trading, right? And that's how I've got so many coins. And there's always someone in the comments that goes, yeah, you're just buying FIFA points and opening packs on the side. Honestly, I wish I was doing that. I really do. But I can't afford to do that. So, no, I am genuinely trading. So, you look at this price and you're thinking, well, he's going for like 2k or less than 2k, 1.9 there. How are you listing him for 2.7? He's got a shadow on him. It's the only reason, and he's not sold for ages. So I'm going to drop him down by 100 coins, just a little bit more. Again, for him, I'll make 600 coins minus the tax, which is what, 100 and something coins, 130 coins, which, you know, it is what it is. But I'll do that and get him gone. Oscar, another Oscar. I've made a bit of a mistake there when bought him for 2k, thinking an 83 for 2k. He's going to go up in price when they drop all this icon swaps nonsense and all these freeze things. And it just hasn't gone according to plan. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. I'll try and make 1,000 coins on him, of course, minus the tax. Try and make 1,000 coins on him minus the tax. And I'll show you what... I know you're thinking, well, you're not showing us the method. You're just showing what you've bought them for. I will show you what I do in a second. It's very simple. It's not a case of go onto the market and instantly know how to do it. You will have to sit there and sort of persevere slightly, and this is obviously... Oh no, this is for trading. This was when I was prepping for the League SBCs before we knew they were bad. So there we go. We've discarded that. I don't know where that came from, but it is what it is. Just for those who are wondering, let's have a look at the store and see how many promo packs are left. Oh look, all 10 are left. Why? Because I don't open them. Because I don't spend money on FIFA points. Because I don't. So anyway, where are we going? The market. Now I'm on PC. As you can see, there is only 532,000 items. On the PS4 right now, there's 5.4 million items. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go on PlayStation and not on PC. I will always play on PC. Even next year, I'm going to be playing on PC because it's easier to record. The frame rates are better. Even I'm playing on next gen, right? And the frame rates are still better on the PC, even though we don't have the graphic update or anything. It's mad. Menus still run better. The game still runs better. It's crazy. Anyway, so my filter: Gold Rare, Defender, Shadow. Whack the bid max price up to about 15 mil, and then just drop it down a couple. Doesn't matter where you put it. And then find the cheapest. I know my cheapest is probably about 2k. 2.1, 2.2. Oh, it's gone up. Find the cheapest price so you know where the bottom is, right? Then, and this is where it gets a little bit like you need to start learning. I don't worry about missing out on a deal for the first 10 minutes of doing this. Don't worry about trying to buy someone. Don't worry about thinking, oh, is that a good deal? Quick, and panic and buy and waste coins. You have to learn what players sell for what price. So the reason that this is a good method is because at the moment especially people are playing icon swaps, and the people who played Weekend League over the weekend, believe it or not, will now be all playing icon swaps, right? So all the top 5 league defenders are going to be sought after, and well, I'm actually not finding anything decent here anyway. I know what I'm looking for and I can't find anything decent. So the reason we put Shadow in there is because a Shadow is like a, 2, 3, 4k chem style at times, depending on what day of the week you buy it on. And that makes the card super expensive. So if you look for a Shadow on the market and say it's 3k, the fact that you can buy a card with a Shadow on it for less than 3k makes it desirable. Now, the better the player with the Shadow, the more money he's going to sell for. The kind of player you're looking for here is something like a Klosterman or even Upper Meccano. Kurt Zuma does really well because A, they're good cards anyway, and B, they link to an awful lot of people. Now at the moment you don't necessarily need links because all you need is like one league. That normally, Eder Militao normally does sell, but the problem is he fluctuates so much that sometimes you can buy him for 2,000 coins and you can't sell him for 2,000 coins. And then other times you buy him for 2.5, 3k and he sells for 4k. He fluctuates massively. I don't touch him anymore because he does my head in. That's a good deal. It's probably gone. No, it's still there. I can sell him for 3.5k very, very easily. That's the beauty of PC compared to the PlayStation. PlayStation, you've got to be quick. On PC, you can take your time and I can talk to you for ages and I can still pick up deals. Whereas on PlayStation, I have to be quick because there's a lot more people doing this method. So if you're on console, be prepared to have to be fast. If you're on PC, take a sip of coffee, decide whether you want to pick him up or not. You can even go out, search him up on the market, and have a look to see how much he's going for, and come back and he'll still be there. But yeah, I mean that's basically it, right? I knew Lodi was a good deal because I know how much he sells for with a Shadow, and bear in mind things change daily. So a player that is worth, I mean, again, I can make a couple of coins on him. More often than not, I'll buy him and him to get them off the market so that mine now is the cheapest. Now, I wouldn't worry about that, like doing that, because you could end up making very costly mistakes. So I wouldn't worry about that. But, like I'll make 600 minus tax on him and same on him, and I'll make 700 minus tax on the other card. But it all adds up. If you think, oh, what's the point for 600 coins? Well, that 600 coins is more than you've just made for sitting there saying, why are you bothering for 600 coins? Well, if you do one for 600 coins, yeah, it's crap. But if you do 10, I've just made 6k, and they pop up frequently. Since being on PlayStation, I've sold, and I'm just going to see if anything else has sold, which it probably hasn't. Not that you can see it anyway. No, it hasn't. But I've been on PlayStation doing trading, like I said, for a couple of hours, no more than that. I've sold 52 items, and I started with 900 coins. On this, it takes a lot longer because it's PC. The other thing you can do is midfield. Again, it's going to be a different criteria. So the price tends to be a little bit on the lower side. And I know that none of them go for anything. But again, here you're looking for your Marcus Llorentes. You're looking for someone like Vidal or... who else am I looking for? Emre Can used to sell for about 4k. He doesn't anymore. I don't know why. But, I mean, that's it. That's all I do. I don't do anything completely abnormal. I don't go and trade with... I icons or anything. On PC especially, because it's just so much harder to do. On console, I will look to do it. But for right now, I've got like 35k, so I can't do it right now. But that's why one of the reasons why I wanted to go to console and trade on there is just to be able to trade with icons, because I can't do it here. And unfortunately, there's just not that many deals popping up right now. But this is essentially what I do. And like I said, you will have to learn what sells and what doesn't. So the way that you find out whether it sells or not, so you're going to scroll along and you'll see Donny van der Beek. You'll think to yourself, actually, good card with a shadow, could be desirable, Premier League, Man United as well, and good links. Why, you know, is 2.9 a good deal? Well, realistically, what you want to do then is back out and just search up. And it's self-explanatory, but for those of you who need me to talk you through it, literally search him up and then have a look at that price, right? So there's 2 there at 2.9. Just because it's been there for nearly an hour doesn't mean it's not a good deal. It could still be a good deal. It's just that the one person you need to buy that card hasn't searched for him yet. Up the price a little bit and then you see that there's loads. So there's absolutely no room above that 2.9, because there's one there for 3k, there's one there for 3.1, one there for 3.2. There's no room above him at all to be selling him. Absolutely no room at all. So don't go for it. You know then as well, by the way, that if you go down to 2.9, you know where the floor is. 2.9 is the floor, and he will sell for 2.9. You might have to list him a couple of times, but he will sell. So then you know you can work backwards. Always take into consideration the 5% tax, but you know that you can probably buy him for about 2.5k and still make 100 or 200 coins profit. So anything less than 2,500 coins, buy it instantly, and you can sell it and you can make money. And that's it. That's the method. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. There are better methods out there. 100% hands down, there are better methods out there. This is one that you can quickly jump on, and the market does change day to day. Of course it does, but not by an awful lot. And it will bounce back and come back to where it was a couple of days ago. That's a bit of a banger right there. And you know that's a banger because you've seen the 2 on my transfer list. I mean, I've got a lot of Upamecano's. I did say I wasn't going to buy them, but now that they started to sell, we know that they sell for 3.5k. That I've listed up this morning, so they've sold today. I know that, right? So the one that I've just bought, which was for how much? 2 something? Bought him for 2.2. So now I know I can list him for 3,400. I can list him for 3k if I want to make a quick 800 coins, but I know that will eventually sell at 3.4. Job done. We've just made some money. And you do that over and over and over again, and you will have loads of coins. The problem with this is, of course, as soon as you start making a few coins, you're thinking, oh, there's upgrades there, I could do that. If you're going to do it, just bear in mind, you're going to be spending your profit. So when you look at your balance and you think, oh, I've not made that much, have I? It's because you've done the upgrades. I've done that myself. When I first started, I was on 1 million, just over 1,080,000 something coins, I think I was on. And I built my way up maybe like 100k, but then I did upgrades. And when I looked at my balance again, I was thinking, I just haven't gone up. But then I thought, hang on, you've done like 12, 15 upgrades. That's where your 100k has gone. Just remember, when you're doing SBCs and things, that you are actually spending money. So the method does work. Might take a little bit of time to learn what sells and what doesn't. After a while, you can write it down if you want, but after a while, you'll just know. You'll go on the market, you'll see a card like that Upamecano. I knew he would make me money. I knew that would sell on for more than what I bought him for. Even if he doesn't sell for 3.4 and I end up dropping it down to 300 or 3,000, sorry, still a 800 coin profit minus tax. I'm happy with that. And there you go. It's as simple as that. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to sell anything on screen for you, but if you do want to see me do this live, I will be doing it on Twitch at some point. If you have enjoyed today's Road to Glory, a little bit different, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.